Hi guys, welcome to Code and Innovate YouTube channel. In this session, we are going to see about how to insert an element at the beginning of an array. So previously, we have seen how to read 5 elements for an array with the help of scanner class and how we can able to print the expected output. So in today's session, we will see how we can able to insert an element at the beginning of an array. So this was an sample input they have given, and they have given the element which we need to insert as 10. So the expected output will be 10 because this is your beginning of an array followed by your array. So see here in this we're saying itself you can imagine. So in this array we have totally 5 elements. In this we have totally 6 elements. So first what we do for that, before inserting an element, we will create one array with the size 6. After that, we will copy the data from this array into the new array. Let's get into the code. So here in this, see, we have created an object with the help of scanner class, and then we have declared an array with the size 5, and then we are getting the 5 elements from the user. So whatever elements your user is entering, we are storing in original array, and then we are asking the user to enter an element which I need to insert at beginning. So whatever data user has been entered, it will be stored in this reference new element. And then see, so here we have declare an array with the size 5. For here in this line number 20, we have declare an array, modified array with the size 6, because after inserting one element, the array will be increased by 1. So initially it is 5. So here it will be 5 plus 1, 6. So now in my 0th position of my modified array, I will store the data. For example, my sample input, if it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here in my, so let it be my array name as a ARR. So in this 0th position, in my 0th position, the data will be 1, and in my second position, the data will be 2. So here the data will be 1, here the data will be 2, and then here the data will be 3, then 4, then 5. So this is the input I have taken. Now the element, whatever the data user has been entered, I will be stored in my 0th position of the new modified array. So let it be this as a 0th position, first position, 0th index, first index, second index, third index. This will be in my 4th index. So now I have created one more array with one more array size. So here we have size only 5. So here I have created totally 6. So here now what I will do, so this is my modified array. So this will be 0th position. So this 0th index, first index, second index, third index, fourth index, and this will be our 5th index. So now this is my modified array. So let declare modified array. So in my modified array, in my beginning of an array, I have to insert the data whatever user has been entered. For example, if the user is entering 10, so in my modified ARR of 0, I will insert this element. That's why here they have mentioned whatever the element has been entered by the user, it will be stored in this variable. I am storing in my modified array 0th position. Then I have used it on for loop so that whatever my original array, so I will have to copy the data into my modified array, but the position is plus 1. For example, in this way. In my first index I have one data 2, zeroth index I have data 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it should have to come here. So the data from zeroth index I have to travel it here. So zeroth index data I will convert store this in my first index. So again first index data I will store in my second index modified array 2. Like that I will still copy the data from my original array into the modified array. So here it's 0 position data I will store in my first position array. Same first index data, second index modified array. Likewise, we will iterate up to n elements. So that's why here we have used it I less than 5 because enter has been entered 5 elements. That's why we have mentioned totally 5 there. So after copying all the data from my original into my modified array, after that printing the modified array, so that we are using one for loop. So thank you guys.